Hello, welcome.
Hello.
We're playing some Secrets of Strixhaven today. Dennis, how many games of Secrets of Strixhaven have you done so far?
I think I could count them on zero hands. It's always funny when a sequel to a set that you didn't even really play comes out, and that's where I'm at here with
Yeah,
Secrets of Strixhaven.
I have played
We
probably 10 to 12 drafts, and
okay.
I think I would describe my results as mixed, and that would be generous. I'm finding this format very tricky. We're a good ways into it now. There's not going to be a lot of surprises, but basically, this is a guildish format. It's all the enemy color pairs.
Okay.
But there's also just like tons of fixing and tons of bomby rares. And so what ends up happening is there's these like 3, 4, 5 color control decks running around with very powerful win conditions. And then there's these kind of low to the ground aggro decks also in the format. But because things are very kind of tight and very synergy based, what I like to do is just kind of take the best available card for the first like 5 or 6 picks and just stay
Okay,
open
and
as
see
long
where
as
that takes
possible.
you.
Yeah, it's kind of like, being in the open lane is so much more important in a format where like card quality isn't the deciding factor. I'm
Right.
actually
You sent
thinking,
me. Go ahead. I'll
yeah,
actually make a pick here, and then we can comment it after.
I'm going to take the rare. I don't love starting with a black card. This kind of really only goes in a couple of decks that aren't my favorite decks, but I think it's just the best card in the pack. And we kind of get rewarded with a very powerful black-white rare.
Conciliator's Duelist. So another creature enters draw card, and then repartee, another creature. Okay.
Yes, so repartee is the Silver Quill or Orsov, the artist formerly known as Orsov mechanic, where it just wants you to target creatures with instants or sorceries, yours or theirs.
Yes.
But what's nice about this one is it can also flicker itself and you get to draw more cards, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, okay. And I assume there's other cards that with ETB effects in the colors that you want. Yeah, I can
There's
see.
a
I can
few.
even see.
Do you know, there's kind of not as many ETBs as you might expect. Like there's one sitting right here in Stirring Onomancer, which is a good card.
Smearing Shade Rider as well, right?
Yeah,
Drains
also an ETB. But what there's a lot of in the format is this prepared mechanic, and a lot of them enter prepared. So prepared, it lets you cast the spell when it's prepared, and then it becomes unprepared. Flicker one of those, you get another copy of one of your spells. I think this is a pretty easy Conciliator's Duelist, and we're kind of on rails here, which is the opposite of what I wanted to do.
Yeah, it's funny that you were saying literally exactly the opposite of this.
Yes.
How good is something like Locust Spray, a super conditional removal spell that has cycling?
I think Locust Spray is totally fine. It's like the floor on Locust Spray is really high, right? Because worst case, it cycles for 1. I think Last Gasp is probably a stronger card overall.
Especially that's just better, right? Like in Limited, I can't imagine a world where I don't want this in my hand. But you were explaining to me earlier, you were sending me pictures of some cards, not to break the fourth wall too much, that I thought looked pretty good, and you were like, "This card
right
sucks,"
here.
and I was like,
"Yeah." It's hard to find a home for a card like this. Again, very synergy based. Some of the best decks don't want random creatures. Some of the other best decks don't want expensive creatures. There's lots of removal that killed this for an advantage. It kind of just doesn't really have a home. I think I'm going to take Last Gasp, although Great Hall wouldn't be a crazy pick and would probably... No, you know what? I'm going to take Great Hall. This is my attempt to stay open here because this card in the like 5-color control decks is a really solid one. And here, so we kind of have, we have a good white card here. This is just going into our flicker theme, which is pretty good. Are there any, Repel Calamity is actually a pretty solid removal spell in basically any of these decks.
I kind of wish we'd taken Repel Calamity and Last Gasp, and that covers the whole gamut of things you would want to kill pretty much, right?
Yeah, that works. I think Repel Calamity might be better than Ennis, but Ennis is interesting. It does work well with the Duelist, although it's kind of Christmas landy.
How many pain in the ass 3/3s are there? You know what I mean? Like, is
not really a huge amount. I think I'm going to go for Ennis. I think the thing with Repel Calamity is it's a little more replaceable than just a very good 2-drop. So we're going to go with that. And now we're kind of drying up a little. So this is the second Noxious Newt I've seen, which is a pretty good green card, but I don't think we're very close to playing green. There's There's a Rapier Wish, which is fine.
I have to imagine the 5-mana 3/3 flyer is not something you're keen to be doing.
It's playable, but the green black theme is like life gain, and I think it's better there. I think this card is fine. I mean, look, we have Ennis, Conciliator's Duelist. It's not really what I'm looking to play. Prismari Charm might just be the pick. It's quite late to see a Prismari Charm, so I might just kind of go there. Rapier Wit is very
other colors. It's crazy. I know you don't want to be on rails,
I will happily throw away these 3 picks like instantly, no problem. Like here we're seeing a ton of red. Red-white is a pretty good deck as well. I mean, there's something like there's a whole Leaves the Graveyard theme, which something like Rebel Rouser or like flashback cards is pretty good in. There is a good.
I know there's. I was about to say we were considering taking a last gasp 3 picks ago, so surely it's a contender here. And like that would be my instinct, but maybe I'm a little more funneled than you are.
I think the thing is, like, you'll get stuff to play if black-white is the way we're supposed to be going, but the fact that we're seeing so much red here makes me want to just take dual tactics and kind of spec. Because red-black isn't really a deck. Now here things have kind of changed again. Although there's like a good white card here. An okay white card. This is quite a solid black card, but so here's what's kind of going on, right? We're seeing some good stuff in the like red-white Leaves the Graveyard deck, like Rebel Rouser is good. This is Living History's okay. We're seeing some okay black cards, but I think what I'm going to do just to sort of hedge, because either way we're looking kind of aggressive. I'm going to take the white card because that could go in the black-white or the red-white deck, and that's kind of how you try and navigate. There's 2 very good cards here. Well, there's actually 3. Well, I say 3. Great. Spirit Mascot's okay. It's kind of replaceable. Cost of Brilliance, I think, is really solid, but again, is black. I think what I'm actually going to do here is take the Terramorphic Expanse and just, again, try and float our decision. These next few picks are where we get a lot of our information, right? We get to see what sort of wheeled out of these packs.
This is so crazy, man. I'm happy to trust you. You've played 10 or 12 drafts, but I would have been firmly in this black and white deck now. Yeah. With my 2 last gasps or whatever. And based on what you've told me, you know, hurtling towards a 1 and 3, but we'll see how
there's no black cards left here. The 2-drop has gone out of this pack, or that might have been pack 10 or pick 2. But there's an Essence Scatter here, which is unreal. And there's a Heated Argument. I'm going to take Heated Argument because we're closer to red-white than we are to red-blue.
Sure.
Now is where I'm starting to get a little nervous. We've kind of backed ourselves away from green because we've kind of slowed on taking black cards. But there's a very solid green card here in the Blurg Barrage. There's not really much to take here. I'm going to take the Shade Rider because if we end up black-white, it's fine. And then similarly with the Locust Spray.
Is that a student?
This is a 12th pick Noxious Newt. That's really weird. And I'm going to take it, but there's a good chance I don't use it.
That feels unlikely, yeah.
And then these are blanks. And that's a mountain. So this is honestly not a terrible start. It looks awful. But like
it does, dude. What the hell are you talking about?
This is honestly pretty okay. Like if we just go like this, dual tactics and Heated Argument are both splashable if we wanted to go that way, although I would try not to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
But here, I mean, Stock Up is a phenomenal card. Vicious Rivalry is all right. It's kind of, again, a little bit away from where we're trying to end up. That we do have
less engaging than Heated Rivalry, I will admit.
And we have Heated Argument and Vicious Rivalry. We could be the Heated Rivalry deck.
Yeah, it's a split deck.
I think this is really hard. Like, we're not very close to the green-black deck, but we're not a million miles away from it. We could be like Abzan. I think I might like that. We have a Terramorphic Expanse. We have the Great Hall. We have ways to cast off-color. So we could be splashing green for this Vicious Rivalry, and now we get to take Mozio, which is very good.
Okay.
So this is a 3-mana 2/1 that comes with a 1/1, and sometimes if you have a very focused life gain deck, it'll also reanimate stuff. It's just a ton of value packed into a 3-drop, and is pretty clearly the pick over Bitter Triumph, Topiary Lecturer, Bogwater Lumerette. But yeah, maybe I think we're kind of shuffling back towards black here, and maybe we splash green for the Vicious Rivalry. An option. Although now, card of the format Potioner's Trove. This is kind of what's enabling a lot of these 3, 4, 5 color control decks I was talking about.
Sure. Okay.
Which would not be bad for us. We're kind of moving towards. See, a lot of our stuff plays a lot better as a more aggressive deck, but
yeah,
we are sort of inching towards just a multicolor value deck, which might not be the worst thing in the world. There's also just a Topiary Lecturer, which is a decent card. Shared Roots goes a little better, but like we're base. I'm gonna try taking Shared Roots and see how that
was an
pans out.
insane auto-selective wilt in the heat from Arena, by the way. Is that just
really
random?
weird? Yeah. A red-white card for our
Abzan.
yeah.
Well, I guess we have one
maybe
card,
just many-colored deck. And this is another part of what's making the Converge or the 5-color stuff good is Converge is a thing in the format.
Okay.
And there's a few kind of very strong payoffs for it. Although, if we just ignore these green cards, I know I've waffled back and forth a bit, but Lecturing Stormmage is fantastic in the like straight black-white deck. And
if we end up black-white, and I'm not saying you made a mistake, but I would have had a much leaner black-white deck in this.
I'm sure you would have. I'm sure you would have. But like, I think just trying to negotiate this draft format like is. So here, like, we could take Titan's Grave again to open up our green options. We could take a dig site inventory if we want to just like commit here, which might not be the worst time to do that.
How fine is just a 2/2, a 2-mana 2/2 lifelink that destroys target artifacts?
Do you know what? It's not bad. It's also got lifelink. There's a lot of really good artifacts in the format, and some good enchantments. But I think here's where we're at. And now here. Okay, so black-white is looking like where we're supposed to be. There's some blue stuff going late, but that's fine. I'm looking probably at the last gasp, although I really like Constant Brilliance.
How many times is the game going to offer us last gasp before we have to take 3?
I like Summon Dromedary as well, and it's a way to sort of go over the top or be resilient to the control decks. Do you know what? I'm still not going to take a last gasp. I simply refuse.
Man!
I am going to take this stand up for yourself, though. Yeah,
that's
just
so
a great removal spell.
To the other card we saw.
Yeah, there's a whole kind of bonus sheet of like spells from history, which that one is on, so they don't show up quite as often. How good is Helping Hand for us? Really not that good. We'll get more, but I think here. Probably either Owlin Historian or Honorbound Page. I think because we're a little heavy on 4s, I'm going to take the Historian. And see, now we'll get an Ajani's response. Thornfist Striker is a really good green card if we do intend to splash.
We're running out of runway to make that happen, though, surely, right?
But we have 3 bits of fixing. Well, no, 2 for the Thornfist Striker. But I think you're right. I think we're just going to take a good removal spell. But now look, see, this is you got to waffle a little bit.
Yeah.
I think out of these, probably the Topiary Lecturer.
I think in my lack of playing as much Magic over the last couple of years, I've lost my bravery. You know, I think I've just been like, I would have been like rusted on. Yep. A 2-drop, let's go. A removal spell, oh boy. Yeah.
Well, I think I started the format in much the same space, like just trying to draft the guild decks.
Yeah.
And what you find is that like some of them just work and some of them really don't. We didn't really open a rare, which is fine. There's an Abigail here, which I think we're gonna take. I'm gonna just click it so that I don't mess up. But
it doesn't randomly be like Spirit Mascot for you.
yeah. Teacher's Pest is very good in the green-black deck, which we're not. We're very much base white here, which makes the green harder to play because going green-white, like there's no multicolored cards. It doesn't really have a strong identity. You could take Terramorphic Expanse. I don't think that would be correct here with Abigail in the pack, but I wouldn't. yell at you about it. I think, though, just having a solid way to repeatedly trigger our repartee is going to be really good for us.
Mm-hmm.
And we're kind of in this spot. Ooh, and a second scheming silver tongue.
And a second helping hand.
Second helping hand is also good. Now we have a couple more threes. It looks a little better, but I think scheming silver tongue is just excellent. We need ways to buff it. We have like dig site inventory. We have what have we got? We have this Abigail.
Is it one we get this surveil land back?
I would like the surveil land, don't get me wrong, but I think it's probably going to get taken. The lands are really high picks.
I guess if you're drafting 5-color control, trying to converge out a giant guy, probably just, okay.
Devastated. I'm absolutely devastated. We're looking at a third pick resonating loot, which is so good in the 5-color spells deck. But we're just a million miles away from that. I'm gutted I have to pass this. It's one of my favorite cards in the format. But we have two good options here. We have Killian's Confidence, which is another nice way to generate some card advantage on a bit of a loop. And then we have a very solid 3. I think given we have a number of 3s and we want ways to buff our silver tongues, I'm going to take the Confidence.
That makes sense to me.
I mean, this pack is insane for the blue-red deck. Like, this card has been really, really good in those spells decks. Yeah, really solid. A second Mozio, though.
We're just getting a lot of the same black rares, it wouldn't be, right? Which is, not nothing to sneeze at.
Now, I would like the white rares. I would prefer that. But, this is kind of interesting as well, because buffing the silver tongue is one way to prepare it, but another good way is just to have more life gain.
Other ways to gain life, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think, Mozio, obviously the pick here. Pull from the Grave, Stirring Honormancer, all cards I would play, I think. But I'm very happy with Mozio here. Let me clean up what's going on over in this side a bit here. Oh, there's a mana drain in the format?
Excuse me? Oh, yeah, so there is.
Just a strict... Well, it's a cancel that mana drains if you have a wizard. Mana Sculpt. Not as cool. I'm going to take the land here for the reasons we discussed a moment ago, and then I'm going to cut some stuff just to sort of make it clear to myself that green's probably off the table.
In that case, do we need this land? Are we better off having just this 3/3 Vigilance?
I don't think so. I think just having... I mean, they're not surveil lands. They're like repeatable surveil lands. Yeah. Oh, and we're kind of getting hooked up here with this Poisoner's Apprentice. We have a few nice ways to gain life, and if you can set it up, this is insane. Especially with something like Conciliator's Duelist, where you can gain life, target something, flicker it. Yeah, that's looking really good to me. Ennis also does similar things, although that's a little harder to set up. You need something with lifelink, but I mean, the Silver Tongues do it. I think this is starting to come together. Now, we could take this like Leech Collector. It's nice and aggressive. Just is a 2-drop. Burrog Banemaker's okay, but is better in green-black where you have like fight spells. And this is a good card, but I think I'd just rather have a 2 than a 4 right now.
There's the Eternal Student we spoke about.
Yeah, and again, I just don't want it. Like,
do you want the Historian instead? Or the Stargazing?
I'm considering Stargazing. We never picked up any of the what you call them? I think I'm in a Stargaze. We never picked up any of the 3-mana draw spell, put a +1/+1 counter on something, which would have been really nice in this deck. Shattered Acolyte is another lifelink creature, which is going to do a lot for us. It's weird to be playing black-white life gain, but I think that's just sort of where the packs broke.
Just a combat trick?
Yeah, not likely to make the cut, but not 0. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed. I mean, obviously, whoever's the one blue-red player took the loot and nobody else is playing it, but this is 11th pick. Come on. Come on. Another mediocre combat trick.
Oh, it seems less good, yeah.
A blank. And a mountain. So, I mean, we're going to end up with a totally playable deck. We have a lot of really, like, efficient creatures, but this is kind of where you're a little afraid of ending up in this format, is like...
Yeah.
My deck is doing reasonable things at, like, 3 and 4 mana, right? So like I think we need to cut something expensive. I think what we should cut is either, well, the vicious rivalry helps us a lot against the like red white and more aggressive versions of black white, which will be nice.
How free is this splash?
How free is the splash? I don't think we need to play one forest, but the Forum of Amity helps us play the one forest.
Yeah, okay.
Titan's Grave and
it's kind of a pain with this Conciliator's Duelist, to be honest.
Oh, I understand your point, and so is the Great Hall, frankly.
Like, is it? I mean, we have one cut. Do we just lean up the deck, kill the vicious rivalry, and just play a black-white deck? Is it adding enough? You know more than I do.
Yeah, no, I think that's a very reasonable point. I think we have a bunch of 2s and 3s that will play well against some of the more aggressive decks. My only reason to want to keep Vicious Rivalry is it's just so much more powerful than like one of these random combat tricks. But I think you're right. I think the fact that we really want to play this Conciliator's Duelist, we already have... We're a little light on removal, actually.
Mm-hmm. We passed like 3 last gasps, man. They could have all been in here.
I know.
No, I know.
Yeah. I'm kind of torn. I think we can start it. So, right now, this is the biggest problem. Splashing with this is trouble. We might not even want this Great Hall at all. So this gives us 2 lands in our deck that don't cast the Duelist. But I mean, okay, look, if Duelist comes down on 5...
That's fine, obviously, yeah, but...
That's totally fine. And a Vicious Rivalry on 4 into one of those on 5 is enough to win a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
We have
are you envisioning this Vicious Rivalry as just like us trying to stem some bleeding and then what?
Yeah, I think
one out of it or whatever?
I think our deck is pretty decent against the controller decks because of things like Summon Dromedary, Duelist. We have Mozio and Scheming Silvertongue as just like cheap value engines. We have a lot of ways to just sort of like continue to pile on pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I think where we might struggle is against a much more aggressive deck. But even as I say that, like a lot of our low drops have lifelink.
Yeah, especially we're trying to gain a fair amount of life. Now, I mean, obviously paying life into it is not ideal, but...
And some of our best creatures cost 2 and 3. We don't really want to have a Vicious Rivalry stranded in our hand while we're trying to like do Scheming Silvertongue or Mozio things. Okay, you're right. I have come around. So that means we don't really want... Oh, we probably still do want Terramorphic, actually. But we don't want... Well... What does Great Hall do for us? It becomes a 2/4. And otherwise,
this seems worse. And it makes it harder to cast the Duelist and the... I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. It's only really good if we completely run out of gas, which we're trying not to do.
Right.
Okay. I think this deck is probably like a 6 to a 6.5 out of 10. I don't think it's...
I understand what you meant about the format, though. Like, we waffled between this and the black-green deck, and the whole time, also, we saw a bunch of insane blue-red cards. So I can understand how you can be led astray and then, like, not know where to end up.
There's a real kind of art, I think, and I'm not saying... when I say this, I haven't quite got there on this format. Oh, hold on. I have a random black-green tap land for no reason. I don't have anything that has Converge, do I? No. Okay. What do we want more of? Swamps, I guess.
Swamps, I think, yeah.
Oh yeah, because we have double blacks in the Scheming Silvertongue and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a real art to just like, it's a real like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee kind of draft format insofar as like you need to really identify whatever's open, and then once you do, the moment that you lock in is really, really important, I think. The timing of it.
But I didn't get a sense. I guess I know we saw that Prismari Charm or whatever in the middle of like pack.
Yeah.
Pack 2 or whatever. And maybe that would have been a signal to be like, okay, let's go. But I did not get an overwhelming sense that the same good cards are passing us by. It was like, here's a good green card, and here's a good red card, and here, you know.
And that'll happen sometimes as well when people like in the pod don't necessarily commit at the
yeah,
right time. Like they'll
you're
go
assuming
back and
everybody
forth.
else is playing perfectly, and that's not,
Right.
obviously not the case. Yeah.
Okay, I think this hand is keepable. This will
It's
buy
not
us some
very
time.
exciting.
This will buy some time. This will do well in some matchups. Stargaze, once we've stabilized, is fine. We start with a Terramorphic and get planes. I'm gonna do it in combat, I think.
Just to mess with them, or
No, I'm just messing around. Yeah. Okay.
okay.
That's nice. Something to do on 3. Probably don't get to play it though. Acolyte it is. Stargaze is probably at its worst on... Well, it's at its worst on 0, but it's... I don't really
Sure.
like stargazing on 3. I think I'd rather get 2 or 3 cards out of this. I think once you hit 5 mana is probably when this is like... feels okay to play. So I'm actually just going to hold Stand Up For Yourself and bash. You might get the
Is
cast
there a
here.
world? I was supposed to say there's a world he plays something surely. That's
Oh, that sucks. I think a 2-drop. How dare you?
a little late to the party.
Might have just drawn it.
Might
Might
have
have
missing
needed.
that land. Yeah.
Yeah. So we could Leech Collector and play the spell, but I'd rather just use all the mana, I think. Let's get in there with the Acolyte.
Oh,
And
yeah,
come
I
here
think
to
so.
sit back. Trade those off.
Clear the way for a big camel.
Here is a camel.
I think it's a little more efficient. He plays something here. We stand up for yourself. Then we leech collector. We're kind of getting some tempo going.
This is the whole format. Ew, I would have liked to have my Shattered Acolyte here, but that's fine. Let's play a land anyway. And let's just bash.
Yeah, I mean, 4 colors is all well and good, but how well is this end up just getting hit in the face? Based on what you've told me about the format,
Probably just
pretty
has
well
a
is the
removal
answer.
spell here. There's just so many things. Oh, and it's an exile as well.
Ugh.
There's a little part of me that's wondering if we kill it.
We have other stuff to do with our mana, though. I don't think so.
Yeah, the fact that we have the Stargaze. If we didn't have the Stargaze in our hand, if this was a land, I might kill it.
We're also gonna have to kill his stuff at some point too.
The deck just plays so few creatures.
Yeah.
But no, it was just maybe a little bit of fancy play syndrome. But I did, for a hot minute there, really want to.
I mean, look, it was
my
glowing in the
camel.
hand. I mean, you know, I understand.
This is kind of nice. We get the... Well, one of these is going to die, presumably. No red yet. One of them's going to die at instant
lie.
speed. Interesting.
There's some life gain for you.
There's some life gain.
I don't think this silver tongue is going to survive long enough for us to do anything with it, but you
No,
know.
you're probably right, but we can just swing. And at worst, we maybe get to cast this thing.
I see how this is like a questions and answers interaction, and we haven't really asked enough questions early
Yeah.
enough. If we had a 3-mana 3/3 or whatever, this would be very different, you know.
I'd say now here's a spot where we kind of have an interesting decision because Essence Scatter. Have to imagine there's an Essence Scatter floating around somewhere. There's also a good negate in the format, but I think like Essence Scatter's a common. I think I'd rather Stargaze here. Is that true?
I think make them have it. That would be my instinct, but that could be naive of me.
Well, I think they could have either is a good enough reason. Plus, Stargaze gets better the longer the game goes on.
That's true.
That's pretty good. Have you got a...
Is this gonna die before it's triggering from result? Yes.
Okay.
I guess why bother drafting counter spells when you can just draft infinite removal spells?
That's true. It is just a good removal spell, the Essence Scatter, though. A target for our removal spell. This makes me feel better about this game. The fact that this
Yeah,
four-color deck has a
this.
random 3/3 in it makes me feel like we've got a better shot.
Because he feels like they were short on playables.
Yeah. Or has drafted
Four-color
something a
deck.
little unfocused.
How's a four-color deck short on playables?
So, if they had Essence Scatter, knowing they were going to Ink Mage next turn, would they have used... they didn't really get a stop until it entered the battlefield, as far as I could tell.
Yeah.
So I think we can go for this. Yeah.
You can.
In the old
Nice.
arena stop hacks, wall hacks.
Yeah, it's like the weird, horrible game of poker. You shouldn't have tells in Magic.
Yeah.
Like I don't like it. That was a very efficient draw, by the way, in case you end up using it here.
I would have taken a swamp as well for bloodletting, but
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Amazing. Look, maybe they have a removal spell or whatever. But...
It really hasn't felt like it.
Oh, hell yeah! That was pretty lean, I won't lie.
That was a pretty insane turn. And there's my swamp.
Also, I mean, them losing 2 life, our window on killing them is closing. With we have this bloodletting, we're swinging for 6 here.
So
That's gonna get stood up for.
Well, they will draw them a card, but yeah, this
But then they got a
no reason not
6.
to.
Like, I think just hammer into them, right?
Yeah, and we can play Mozio then, and then they really need something incredible to not be dead.
I guess? What do you want to flicker?
Oh, you're absolutely right. We should play Mozio first and get an extra
Yes.
pest.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good call.
Yeah, the flicker's a May, right?
It is a May, up to 1, I think.
Or up to, rather, yeah.
Up to 1 target creature.
I meant we weren't going to randomly re-summoning sick our guy. But no, this is way better anyway. Look at the pest. Send a message. Now, I guess they could have their own. What was that? Heated rivalry card called?
Oh, yeah. Oh, something rivalry. Vicious rivalry.
They'd have to pay 4 for it. So, I mean, that would be pretty scary.
Yeah. I think
Eh?
probably
I feel like
dead
we
here.
have them here.
Yeah, that seems okay.
Ah, what are you talking about? These 4-color decks don't do anything. This is great.
Often. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously a bad version of one of these decks is going to be a lot worse than...
Also, I'm willing to admit that we got like a 4-for-1 out of the duelist on that one turn or whatever.
Yeah, it was pretty insane. Can we gain life before combat? Not really, no. Bloodletting. This blocks here. This blocks here. They take 4. They're dead. They're dead on board, right?
The pests do damage as well when they attack, don't they?
No, you gain life when they attack.
Oh, sorry.
So I think this is the block, this is the block, and then 4 gets through, which means bloodletting's lethal. I think that's game.
Yeah, you get a second bloodletting, yeah, of course.
I don't think we even need the second bloodletting. Yeah.
No, this is 4. Yeah. Wow, okay, so they did it. I mean, format's easy, bro. I don't know what you're worried about. Wasted a bunch of time on those green cards.
Okay. 1-0. I think, yeah, like, that was not a great version of the 5-color deck. Like, usually what they'll do is just play 2 and 3 mana removal until they, like, draw a bunch of cards and start playing bombs.
Are there
So
linchpins in it, or is it just like a I didn't draw my bombs, therefore my deck doesn't do anything situation?
Oh, that's a cool avatar. The
That is cool.
sort of crux of the deck is having enough removal and card draw that you really only need 1 or 2 big things. This is nice. I want to turn 1 the Scorn Mage. I want to Terramorphic on 2 and have Flourish up for the Scorn Mage.
And then,
And then I wanna-
Abigail was there, depending what's happening, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess Abigail, maybe.
it's not bad to have.
So if this is now the red makes you feel like maybe it isn't, but if this is now one of those slow 4-color decks, Election
Yeah.
Scorn Mage is a huge amount of pressure, right?
Yes, but this is likely
I
one of the slow
see.
decks, and now they've got this 04. This is a bonkers card. Like, I usually you'd have a good moment to get through here, but it has not worked out that way. We're gonna get a black land, I think.
Yeah.
There's no reason to hold it up.
What if they mind twist us and we lose all our planes?
I might just attack and see if they are afraid. Are you afraid? They are afraid.
Freebie.
And now what I hope they do with their turn is spend some mana trying to kill this thing with damage.
Yep, that would be neat. Something that we can flourish away from.
Yep. And have a 2/2. No, they're spending their turn cantripping. This card is another kind of good one. Like, it's both your cantrip and your big spell. They can make a treasure here. No, they can't. That's funny, actually, because they didn't cast anything.
Oh, these, but yeah.
Okay. More combat tricks. This time...
What if we layer both on top and kill it?
we only actually need the interjection. This will get a counter.
Oh, yes, of course.
Are you afraid now? Yeah, you should be. But now I think we Abigail because it'll start making spells we can cast. I think that's better than just playing Mozio.
Going wide here isn't crazy, and if they have to burn a removal spell on the Mozio, we still have the pest left over. Like, I don't know. I think it's...
The Mozio post Scorn Mage means we might be able to, like, reanimate the Scorn Mage, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I think... And plus, this wants you to, like, Mozio's our last creature. We want to prepare the Abigail.
Yeah, and I mean, Abigail just has flying as well, which is
yeah.
I mean, we both accepted that Abigail's probably dying here, right?
Yeah, probably, yeah. But if it doesn't, we're in very good shape. Oh, okay.
Just another one of those kind of do-nothing decks.
This one, at the very least, is building up to some big stuff. This one is the kind of 3-color version, but is base blue-red, which is probably the best guild.
Right.
You're gonna let me untap with it is the question. You're gonna try and get fancy and do it mid-combat.
And let us have our Masterful Flourish. Yes, okay.
Interesting. They don't want to spend their treasures, but they can. This right now, I think, is just an attack with both kind of situation.
I agree. See what happens. See. Was there a world we didn't play that land and we played the form instead?
There was.
Post-combat, I mean.
Yeah, no, that's reasonable. That's actually probably a better play. At least delay the decision. I think if we didn't have to spend one of these this turn, I was always playing that land so I could Mozio and have Masterful Flourish up.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Make sure Arena doesn't screw you on the topic. It's about to.
Yeah. Mozio.
Be prepared.
But now, like, maybe like there's a world where we let the Dean or the Scorn Mage die, and then this can bring it back.
I mean, they know all of that though, so we'll see. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they jumped through all these hoops to make these treasures so that they can.
It could potentially be a. There's a Snarl Song, which would just kind of win the game here. Which is a green spell, but you know.
They have treasures.
They have
Doesn't
treasures.
look like that's what they're doing.
They could tutor something up with the wild idea. We'd get to see what's about to kill us. There's a card that wins with exponents, which is pretty cool. Yeah. This could be it could be any number of things. There's just a bunch of rares that would be really sad to see here.
Here's a wild idea.
What are you gonna go get? Any minute now. Goblin Glassride is pretty mediocre in this deck.
I just need a little bit fixing, I guess.
Maybe, but Yeah, just playing random creatures that just activates your opponent's removal is pretty rough for this deck. It is the best card in the format. It is Cruel Ultimatum, Converging Ultimatum.
Yeah, the game
is...
5 are one of our guys, I guess. Yeah,
and draw 5 cards. And yeah, so that, I mean, the game's probably over, but how would we win if we were going to win? We would win by playing all these combat tricks and getting through, probably. Yeah, okay. I'm wondering if there's a world where we... Yeah, but there isn't.
I mean, they do have to take a turn off.
There is really interesting. Do you have something you want to cast here? You don't want to spend all your if we can force them to spend all their treasures here and turn off the converge here, that would also.
I mean, it doesn't turn off that much, right? Like if they spend all of them, I suppose it does. Because they can always make one.
They may not be able to make one pre-casting it, but yeah, I see your point. Okay,
just turn everything sideways and everything up, right?
Well, we're gonna start with Heroic Stanza for sure.
Well, now there's no reason to play the untapped land, right?
True. If we start with Heroic Stanza, we cast it on probably the Pest. So now everything gets through the glass right.
Yeah.
Or put it on the Scorn Mage. Nah, I don't really want to spend...
Nah, because we can always do a trick on something else to make the Scorn Mage big enough anyway.
Or, if they block the Scorn Mage, I'm very happy to just let it die. Because it'll just come back with nausea. Let's go.
Let's see what
we're attacking for 8 here.
There's no way we can do 16 or 15 damage, but we get a lot in now. They're going to take a turn off to blow up one of our creatures, draw some cards, and gain some life, I would expect.
Yeah, probably. So if they block the Pest, which I imagine they will, if we Interjection and Flourish, that is a total of 3 + 1 +
14?
2 is 6 damage. 12. So 12 would go through here. I think we should Interjection probably just to keep more stuff on the board, get a little bit more damage in, and then we hold Flourish for whatever gets targeted by Together as one.
I like that. It's interesting. Make sure you play your top land, I guess.
Yeah, we're still in combat.
It's an interesting consideration here of like, do we get more damage in the long run by keeping the Pest or by just targeting something else?
Doing 2 more damage.
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure about that. I think probably going wide is good.
I would expect so. Okay, so 5-color Cruel Ultimatum.
5-color Cruel Ultimatum. They're still gonna have what? It's gonna cost them 6 mana. They're still gonna have 3, potentially 4 mana if they tap Sonar left over, and 5 more cards. Oh no, they're not. Okay, that is a really bonkers card. They still can do it, yeah, of course, but it's gonna cost them all their mana. They're gonna get a counter on everything. This is gonna be a 2/4 lifelink. It's not a good situation for us, but it's weird that they're playing this in the same deck as all of this stuff.
Yeah, it seems more winnable though. We can always draw a removal spell for that, right? How big will it be? No,
it'll be a 2/4. Yeah, we can draw a removal spell for that. Johnny's response would do it.
You can Stargaze for it.
We can't really Stargaze for it because a Johnny's response is the one that's it's 5 mana, kill something, or 2 mana if it targets a tapped creature. So Stargaze doesn't work too well in that spot. Surely you just have to go for it. There's no way you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Targeting the Zale.
Yeah, we're gonna Flourish it. Just buff that. This does attack through these, I guess, which is something.
Yeah, that's nice.
Why would you tap that right there?
It's mad, yeah.
That's crazy work. Like, unless you had actual Spell Pierce in hand, tapping that seems like an absolute punt. That has potential. This is probably our last turn we get to do things, realistically. Should that thing be Stargaze or Shade Rider?
Shade Rider doesn't really get through. Are we turning everything sideways here? They eat Mosaic, they gain 2, we deal 6 net, they go to 7. They play Shade Rider, they go to 5.
They gain, they eat this, we deal 6 net. No, we deal, yeah. Do you know what?
Shade Rider drains them for 2 as well, right? They go to 5.
That might not be
technically dead on board.
Alright. Mosey's got no targets anyway.
Has to be Mosey, surely.
Yeah, so imagine.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, it helps. I mean, they're gonna just kill everything, put a million counters on their guys, and gain a bunch of life. Probably.
Right, but aside from that,
I think that was probably the best line. I think you're right.
What have the Romans ever done for us?
That is like just the Together as One is literally the highest win rate card statistically in the format.
I mean that's one of those things where you don't cast it. Like that doesn't count all the times where you die with it in your hand, right?
No, that's by games in hand.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm actually very glad that wasn't 3 removal spells.
Yeah, that doesn't seem that bad. Why are they doing this, mate? Like, what? Okay.
Well, they're going to cast something else here, put counters on their 3/3s.
Okay. Oh. One of those famed 2-mana removal spells we passed a million of? I guess they weren't doing anything over 80, yeah, fine.
Now,
I think that's pretty good.
we need to draw Stand Up For Yourself.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
well, now that makes things a little. Well, that doesn't help. I'm wondering, do we leave open like 3 mana? Do we Stargaze for like 2?
Mm-hmm.
Look at 4 cards, draw 2 of them, so that we can kill something. And they have to kill. We get to kill. If we kill one of the 4/4s, they have to block this with the other one.
Okay, but then they gain 3 or 4 or whatever off the Hope Singer.
Yeah.
So we have to kill the Hope Singer.
I just don't think killing the Hope Singer does much. I think the other line is just Stargaze for everything.
Yeah, are we getting our out card advantage then though?
Potentially. We can play a lot of stuff next turn. Yeah, I really don't know. So this would leave us with 3 mana. What could we find in 2 cards? It would need to be... Actually, no, Stand Up For Yourself doesn't even do what I said it does, because they could just block here and take 7.
Yeah, and then attack back and gain 3 or 4 again. And ding us for 12 or whatever.
Okay. We're gonna Stargaze for 2. I think that's our best shot. We drew stand up for yourself. And we also got the duelist.
Now I think there's a world where if we kill this Hope Singer...
Which we should do now.
Yes, 100%.
Do we attack with the Scorn Mage? Probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's always going to trade for one of them, right?
Unless... Oh, wait, no. If we draw anything that targets next turn, this kills them.
We flicker the Shade Rider.
And we flicker the tokens.
Oh, lol. Yeah, true. Yeah, okay.
Which makes me not want to attack.
I mean, we're stable. We have 19 life. They have a lot of cards.
Yeah, they got 6 cards in hand. Not a great situation.
We can't complain too much. We dug for one specific card and we got it, and then we also got the best card at the same time.
That's fair. That's fair. I just, yeah, we have to work very hard to get through gain 5, draw 5, even if we did get through the... Okay. This one gets bigger when they cast big spells. Opus is the blue-red mechanic. So it triggers whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, but it mega triggers if the spell costs 5 or more. Just playing a bunch of random dumb creatures. I feel... Okay. So potentially we get kind of combo killed by these two, but either way I think we're just doing this.
Well, let's see what we draw, yeah.
Yeah. And then the play is... Neither of these attack very well anymore. Yeah, we really need to draw some targeted spells.
What's the trick on Constellar's Duelist again? Sorry, it's whenever we target something.
Whenever you target something with an instant or sorcery, yeah. I'm wondering what we want to play out. I think it's just use all the mana. We're not gaining 2 life this turn anyway.
No, we can't this turn, no.
And we have no attacks.
We're a pretty wide board. They're on 7. We also have a lot of synergy and combos in our deck. Like,
yeah, we've got them on our board in a lot of ways. Like
maybe they just whiffed their 5 cards.
Maybe,
I mean,
I don't card in their deck.
I don't mean they drew 5 lands. I mean they didn't.
Oh no! More of them.
So they do have rather... Stop doing that. They do have rather a lot of power in the air here.
Yeah, well, they can attack for 12.
12 is an 18.
It's not.
Oh, we just take this, right?
Do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think this ever really does anything again.
I think it is one of the ways that we attack for 5 and maybe figure out a way to win the game. I think trading on blocks is we're never winning that game.
You know what would be insane here is the Green Wrath. We could pay 0 life, kill all the tokens.
Yeah, true. That would be pretty good. I don't think we block here. Like, I think we hope to draw a way that lets us win the game, because otherwise we're losing next turn anyway to a squillion damage, much of it in the air.
Okay. Well, that is a good start.
All right.
That is a really good start.
Read Digside inventory to me. Let me see if let's figure this out. Okay. So what are we flickering? What are we doing? Hang on a second.
Wait. Okay, so we can either kill tokens, which I think is pretty good.
It is.
We can also flicker the Shade Rider for damage, which is okay. But I think killing 4/4s with it is pretty nutso.
Well, 4/4s are currently blocking basically 2 damage on the attack anyway, and that's the same. And also they can't hurt us then. So
okay, so
what are we making big?
We're making at least 1 Shade Rider. At least 1 is going on the... Oh no, we kind of want to flicker that at some point. Okay. Probably at least Vigilance on here because we want to attack with it.
Sure.
target this.
Can we play the Silver Tongue and trigger it?
We can.
Should we?
Yeah. We could also flicker the duelist itself to draw another card.
If we played the Silver Tongue and flickered the Shade Rider twice, could we have killed them? No.
Oh no, it comes back on end step.
Oh, okay.
Do you think Shade Rider? I think duelist, right?
I think we flicker the 4/4.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, okay. Okay. Back with our 8/8. What does it trade for at that point? Just the 4/7?
I think we attack with our 8/8 and... I mean, I'll be honest with you, I kind of feel like turning everything sideways.
What if... Okay, here's a play. What if we go attack with the... You want to turn everything sideways? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We hit for 3. But then we also get score... What if we attack with everything but... Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's just the 8/8 and a 1/1. Or 2 1/1s.
Sure. Yeah.
Because now we've got prepared on Silver Tongue and we can get the Scorn Mage back if they trade for it.
I think the 3/3 could have gone into maybe the flyer.
In this scenario, that just gets eaten. And then we should sign in blood ourselves. Not
now?
them. Yeah, because this can get killed otherwise.
Is there a world we die?
No, I don't think so.
Too mixed up. It's probably not.
Oh, we get Ennis back. I forgot about Ennis in our graveyard.
That's pretty good.
That can flicker. Another 3/3? Or...
Target creature you control, so it has to be...
Oh, you're right, you're right.
Shade
So I
Rider,
guess...
probably. Or no,
Or
the
duelist, right? Yeah.
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 And then we get an instant speed target spell again?
But it's going to come back on their end step, unfortunately.
Oh, it's kind of a pain, actually. Maybe the Shade Rider.
And we also don't get the counter. That's a bit of anti-synergy. Comes back during the end step. There's just too much going on in this game.
There's too much going on in this set, dude. That's how I feel. Is Mosaic chumping a 7/7 here?
Almost certainly.
They're out of gas. This is it.
Yeah, and we're going to start drawing cards. What is this attack? This attack doesn't make any sense, right?
Being I mean, hang on. Wait.
They have no prepared spells to cast. They don't have any flashback spells to cast. This seems insane.
Oh, that's an 8, actually. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. What gives? What am I missing here?
Okay, I will take it. Nice, nice. Wow. Okay, so like, I mean, they drew a ton of cards, but then none of them did anything.
I told you, they just drew a bunch of stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Carved my ass.
I'm actually in shock we won that game.
I think you forgot that I'm here, you know?
Of course, yes. Thank you, All Might.
It's just +4 luck or whatever, dude. You're like, oh, what if we only stargaze for like half our mana in case we draw the specific 3 mana spell? Don't worry, there it is. We got it right off the top. Oh, and the best card in our deck? No problem.
Okay, this sounds okay. Ennis on 2 is pretty bad, but it's got a good 3 and a 4, and Ennis goes okay with some of these. It's fine.
2-drop, 3-drop, and a 4-drop in both colors is kind of hard to say no to, right?
But this, I don't really want to play a 2
really
mana
bad
1
on turn
1.
2. Yeah. It's not invalid.
I actually think I won't play a 2 mana 1 1.
Are we gonna find a way to play it elsewhere?
Yeah, we can play it on the Shade Rider. We can use it to trigger Abigail. Like it'll do something eventually. It's good with the 4/4 that we're gonna draw now, or the 4/3. Everyone's got these environmental scientists, man.
Do you reckon the environmental scientist's dad wishes that he did like a business degree?
No, they're crushing it in Strixhaven. So I think.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I think their
they
father's
probably got
very proud.
they probably got a full ride. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
This card's nice.
Abigail.
Yeah.
It is very good. Yeah. It's a little slow in some spots.
But it's just a 3-mana 2/3 flyer that you can trigger trivially in limited.
Yep.
And it just keeps giving you free cards. And never mind, it's all that.
So this is
okay with this?
This is so far a straight blue-green deck.
Big camel.
Which, yeah, we're gonna put camel. Their thing is like increments, which is sort of like evolve.
Okay.
Whenever you cast a spell, if you spent more. Oh no, they're playing black. We might not see the increment. Straight green blue has really not been a deck. Sorry, increment is if you cast a spell and you spent more mana than the creature's power or toughness, it gets a +1/+1 counter.
Gotcha.
Their theme is like math ramp.
Oh,
you know?
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But this one, they only seem to be interested in tapping down my creatures, which I'm so far fine with.
I mean, Shade Rider will help a little bit too.
Oh yeah. Like at the end of the day, they're just going to have a bunch of 2/2s in play.
And our 3-mana 2/3 is pretty neat into that board, I would say.
Yeah.
Is the
Well,
camel
this can get bigger. The camel is vigilant, but was tapped down.
Yeah. In general.
So our options here are Shade Rider or Stanza plus Mozio, which I think is probably better.
Mine's into Shade Rider, honestly. It blocks everything.
Well, let me sell you a sequence, right?
Okay.
We go Stanza, we Mozio. Now this is prepared again. We have a 3/4. We can block with it. If we trade with it, then next turn we can go Shade Rider plus a chump attack to reanimate it.
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay.
I think we weirdly do want to hold it back, though. Is that
Blocks?
true? Do we hold it back to blocks, or do we just swing in?
We're on 14. I mean, there's so many tricks and stuff that's kind of a pain, right?
The most they're realistically going to attack for is 10. And then we can chump something. I think that's fine.
Okay.
You have a removal spell for my Abigail. I'm actually delighted about that.
Especially if it burns your whole turn.
What?
A third Deluge Virtuoso?
No, just another random flyer. Okay.
Huh. It's not particularly impressive.
It is going to buff their guys.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of damage coming our way.
You can jump with the token if you want.
You're going to gain some life here as well. I don't think it's that bad.
Well, if we attack with the token, we gain 1, right? And then playing the Shade Rider, we gain another 2, which negates another one of those. We'll be able to attack with the Camel, which will be Vigilant, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're... Is Heroic Stance an instant or sorcery?
It's sorcery.
They know we have it. They know we have it anyway, but still.
Yeah.
I don't know if they swing with everything here.
I think we can take those hits.
6, I think, is fine. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's so good. When does it come back? Beginning of the next end step, we get to kill 2 things with this. because we can go Poisoner's Apprentice plus Ennis, and we will have gained life the turn.
If we attack with the 1/1.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so good.
Get him with Abigail and the Dromedary and the 1/1.
Yes.
They're tapped out as well. That's fine.
Such a nasty play. Goodbye. I think the flyer, right?
Yeah, for sure. Just the biggest thing as well.
Flyer, and then Ennis.
And then Expanse of Plains back, I guess. This is gross. Playing some card will eat your heart out.
Bop.
Yeah. That's nuts. And we're now 1 life down. In their tempo deck.
Yeah, this is kind of why the green-blue deck is like green-blue is really just the first 2 you say out of your 5 colors most of the time.
Gotcha.
What are you bouncing? What are you bouncing?
Sure.
It's a good card.
It is.
Mana Ringing, Mana War.
It's just Mana War.
It's Mana War plus, yeah.
It's nuts.
Okay. So lots of things to do here. Nothing has flying, so we're always attacking. We're hoping they trade for something that we can reanimate with Moseo after playing Shade Rider.
So attack with the Dromedary and Moseo and the Apprentice?
I think it's... Well, I see what you're saying. Do we want to... Are we afraid of a spell buffing this? Is that the question?
And we can response it in response.
We can response it in response. You're dead right. All right. Can't argue with that logic.
This is lethal.
Yeah, in a very technical sense. Something's getting interacted with.
Also, if they go to 2, they're just dead to the Shade Rider.
That's true.
I don't like the disingenuous. I know it's true, but it's like, you can cast a General Response for 2, you know. I'm like, all right, slow down.
I can. I have that option.
Okay. No. You figure it out. Okay.
Nice. So trading for the Ennis there is very good for us.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're fine with this.
Yeah, this is fine. Well, let's see. There might be more to come. There is more to come, I believe. Maybe forced Ajani in response. So they're targeting the Mana War with that?
They're targeting the Mana War with that. We could kill it in response, but then we don't get to reanimate anything.
Yeah, but they still go to 4.
What happens here right now? No. This is good. We don't response. We let this happen. Ennis, Poisoner's Apprentice die. They go to 4. We Sneering Shade Rider. Then Moseo triggers, reanimates Ennis. Ennis targets Shade Rider. Shade Rider comes back on their end step and kills them.
Yeah, they have a little window to gain some life, I guess, but...
I think that's great.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, failing that, we just beat them over the head with the camel again, right? Like...
Right. Your time is short. There is that green 2/3 that has like the gain X life spell prepared. That would be a good play here.
But even then, we just respond something out of the way and turn everything sideways again, right? Like,
yeah, they need to gain life, or they could. I guess if they kill us this turn, then they won't lose on their end stuff.
We're on
Um,
11, and we have blockers. And also, something that we are neglecting here is that this thing's going to be a 3. That's pretty good.
Big Dragon.
But that doesn't matter.
Big Dragon versus Small Vampire. Who would win?
Wow, dude, this format's easy. You were whining for nothing.
Do you know what? I am, like, empirically speaking, I'm winning a lot more with you here. So,
right. I mean, I don't want to call sample size, but
yeah. Man, maybe kind of the internal synergy in this deck is making it a lot better than I gave it credit for. We've also run into some, I think, less than perfect versions of the boogeymen of the format.
Is that, I mean, are people cannibalizing each other, all trying to clamor for the same deck?
I think very possibly, yeah. You do definitely see less of the really busted everything spells decks. Yeah. Yep. I like this. I like all of these together, actually. Yeah, we're keeping this. Has some ways to draw cards, protect our lifelinker, gain some life. That'll be good against an aggressive deck. I think I maybe didn't take enough removal to be good against the aggressive decks, but we really haven't run into them. Anytime now.
We win to time, is that an option?
We technically can win on time.
It takes quite a long time. And actually, no, it doesn't when you...
It takes much longer during mulligans. Just because, I guess, people sometimes fail to connect at the start of the game.
Yeah, once it's a little forgiving, I get that.
Okay, hold on. We're going to do some movie magic. And we're back.
Worst unfortunate result, our opponent wants to play the game.
I want to play the game. This deck is fun.
No, I want to win, dude. I want to draft and then win. You ever heard of slot machines? A class. All right.
You're like, it's the destination, not the journey.
Exactly, yes.
But you know what you win is the ability to play more games. Or not play more games, I suppose.
Or not, yeah.
Alright. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, hell yeah, okay.
We have the potential for a really nice turn here. It's just how we want to go about it.
Yeah.
I think it's, if we go Silver Tongue, if we go Swamp, play Silver Tongue, and then attack.
We have Masterful Flourish, yeah.
And either way, we'd actually want them to block there. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that.
Make sure it leaves up play. Okay. Block. Block.
I wonder if we even flourish here.
What about? Just for the tempo, surely.
Yeah, no, you're right. I was thinking about maybe trying to protect our Silver Tongue so we get the card draw, but it doesn't really stop the -3/-3 anyway, so.
Yeah.
Don't think it's worthwhile. Okay, now.
What does Killian's Confidence do again? I'm sorry, actually.
It's +1/+1, draw a card, and then you can buy it back if you hit them. So we can use it to prepare our Silver Tongue, but it's already prepared.
No, we can we can sign the blood and then Killian's Confidence. And get it back again.
Yep.
Seems pretty good. Camel's gonna hit us, but you know.
Or second Silver Tongue?
I mean, then Killian's Confidence. Actually, we don't even Confidence next turn. We just Shade Rider to prepare them both, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, they prepare themselves if there's two of them.
That's true. Yeah, get it in.
We've had one, yes.
A bit of a brief flash of fear there, where I was like, these aren't legendary for some reason, are they? Like,
no, but Mozio is.
We do have two Mozio, yeah.
We do have two Mozios. Mozii? Oh, yeah.
Just a guy.
Play your own commons. We got rares.
Brutal. I mean, it's such a terrible race for them anyway. Like, you hit us with a Dromedary.
It's really rough.
Yeah. We're rubbing it in their face. We're sign and blooding ourselves.
We probably will Shade Rider this turn, won't we?
I think so, right? Like we just hit him with lifelink in the air. Okay, well that's.
We should Shade Rider pre-combat, I think, in case they kill one of these during combat.
Why does it matter? If they're killing it anyway, we're not gonna be able to sign in blood.
Because if we just attack with these two and they have a removal spell, we don't prepare the other one. This triggers at the second main phase.
Oh, I see.
So I think we should do it pre-combat to hedge.
I guess.
Not like we're gonna respond to any of the removal spells anyway.
I guess we're not gonna Locust Spray or in response to something. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We're also building a pretty solid, like, just Air Force here, incidentally.
Yeah.
You go to 26. This goes through.
Oh, looks like 25. What you got?
Yeah, maybe. That's not even that good. Like, it's
you
fine.
Shade Rider? Is that the plan?
To the clock.
They discarded a card for it. Hang on, what did they discard?
Fracture.
What?
They discarded a better removal spell?
Artifact Enchantment or Planeswalker.
Oh, sorry. Okay. That feels like a loose included limited, right?
Again, a lot of these sort of big win conditions are. I don't think
we just race.
Here. Yeah, we just race.
Cool. Now we're on the same life total.
Oh, and that's good as well because that'll start reanimating things. This is pretty nutso. Okay, so we don't need to show them Mozio before combat. I think what we do, we want to have all our mana up.
Yeah.
Do we confidence the Acolyte maybe? If we trade it for the Dromedary, then we just Mozio it back. If they block it with the Ink Mage, then we Locust Spray and Mozio back another Silver Tongue.
Those all seem good. Those all seem like good options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we get a card out of it. And actually, and this is interesting as well. If they do the Dromedary play, we also get to buy back Killian's confidence.
We get it back, yeah. You only have 2 mana here, like, and 1 card.
No, okay, yeah. So we're gonna buy back confidence, I think. Yeah, this is fine.
And then play Mozio.
And then play Mozio.
And then do exactly the same thing again.
Get Silver Tongue or Acolyte.
I think Acolyte, actually.
Just more power on the board.
Yeah.
I kind of like getting the Silver Tongue, though.
Just because it's a flyer. I mean, we've had a Sign of Blood sitting on that other one for 2 turns. We haven't been able to cast it.
That's true.
It's also a more reliable way to gain a little bit more life. We have yet more life to get off this pest. Like, I don't know why we don't just Killian's Confidence it again.
Okay. Yep.
Fine.
That's a weird sequence.
Mm-hmm. Now,
I'm not blocking
attacking.
That.
No.
It's Vigilance. It's Vigilance.
Oh, it's Vigilance, sorry. I mean, now we Confidence and Locust Spray and trade for it, right?
Or eat it.
Does that eat it?
Yeah, it'd be 3/3 versus a 2/2.
Oh, sorry, it's only a 1+1/+1 with a turn by mistake. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's confidence again.
Confidence again, and then probably end up Ennising and Sign in Blood. Do we Sign in Blood first in that case?
No, they're getting close to dead here. Like, I think just
that's fair.
Confidence the 2/2, swing, and after they've made whichever terrible blocks they want to make, maybe we buy back the confidence again and play an Ennis or Hack the Locust or something, or Sign in Blood or whatever. Like,
yeah.
I would
no reason to attack.
I think there is.
There's no reason to. Like, it's just gonna this isn't doing anything. It just gives it something to do.
We could Locust Spray if you wanted.
But I'd rather keep the Acolyte. I don't think it's a good attack.
Yeah. Okay.
What you got? No blocks. Okay, fine.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, nowhere near.
We could buy it back, but if we don't buy it back, we can go Ennis plus Rehearse Debater. I think that's probably better.
Yeah, I think we just lay a bunch of things onto the table.
Oh no, we can't. I goofed.
We don't have 2 white.
We don't have double white.
We
should still Ennis because we can Ennis the Shade Rider, I think.
Or we can Debater and Sign and Blood.
Yeah, well, we can Ennis Sign and Blood and Terramorphic. Maybe that's the play.
Yeah, and leave up Spray, right?
Not leave up Spray.
Oh no, sorry. If you want Terramorphic.
I guess we could leave up Spray. That's also not bad. We're gonna flicker this, and then on the end step, but we're gonna Sign and Blood ourselves. Which always play your card draw last, folks. That's just good limited. We get to bring back another one of these.
I mean, they're dead 6 ways from Sunday here.
Yeah, this is not looking good for them.
They can't even Forest and Rivalry because the thing's a 5-drop.
Dennis, they've got a camel.
It's the same camel they had earlier, bro. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, Killian may be confident, but I don't know if you should.
Ooh, got him. Nice.
And then the casino gets gold.
Undefeated. Are we now 3-0, 4-0?
That's 4, I think.
Wow. I genuinely, I think you're just great at this. Maybe all of the kind of thinking about the format just pollutes your sort of.
You can't see the wood from the trees.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean,
maybe
I know you're joking, but
I think are correct.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't go quite. I certainly wouldn't phrase it like that. But
my whole life is a lie.
Yeah, exactly. But I think there's probably an element of that is true. I'm not saying that's what's happening here, but that's definitely happened to me before. Like, and even if you go way back, like Can't here or whatever, and then someone just drafts like a black-white warrior deck, and you're like, oh, this beat the crap out of me. What the hell? Like,
wait, 2 colors? That's allowed?
Yeah. 2-drop Ennis. Let's go.
Wow, 2-drop plus Poisoner's Apprentice Ennis. 2-drop with Lifelink Poisoner's Apprentice. This is nasty.
We need a land.
I will get one.
Here, we will get one. Here it comes, off the top. I'm gonna say planes. There you go.
Doesn't your like uncle work at Wizards? What's going on?
Your uncle is a wizard. This is just they don't even have anything for us to flame tongue cover.
Boo.
Stargaze for 1.
I don't actually hate that.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think of when else we're gonna cast it.
This is a probably multicolor stuff deck. So yeah, you know what? I'm into it. It's not great, but at least they're out of the way. Play a creature.
Please.
Nice, a creature that I can attack into as well. Unreal. And that dies exactly to this.
Exactly. Oh, just like we drew it up. That's actually a horrible play from him. It also doesn't even get like the camels even good into it.
Using our mana is a little awkward here, insofar as like we're not going to play either a 4-drop or 2 2-drops. We're going to play this 3-drop.
We could play a camel and then Apprentice and Silvertongue next turn. That's not crazy.
If they play a second creature, then next turn we can Apprentice and Ennis, that play from before.
Yeah, play the camel. I kind of mind them playing a creature the camel cannot attack into is unlikely. There's a world we're throwing away our 2/2, but are we throwing it away with Ennis anyway? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
Oh!
They could have another play. They could have another play. They've got this. This makes mana as well.
Has to be a 2-drop that they drew. Another thing we can attack into. I guess they can double block now.
They can now.
But we can just go back through it.
Again, the mana, but I think it's just too good. All right, let's go. Something good is going to happen here. I don't know exactly what.
Yeah, it's up to them. Yeah, it's very much, you know, we're getting a good turn here. You decide if we're in the newspaper or not.
So we can kill. So if we go Apprentice plus Ennis, we end up with a 2/2 and 2 dead creatures. If we go Interjection plus Poisoner's Apprentice, we end up with a 2/2 lifelink and 2 dead creatures. It's whether we want Interjection or Ennis left in our hand, I guess, is the question. And I think it's Ennis.
Yeah.
Because then we still have lifelink and Poisoner's Apprentice in play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just had to run the numbers.
The 1/4, I assume.
Do you have something here? No, you're just getting your value. Yeah, I think we kill the Rubble Rouser for sure.
Gain more life this way as well, which is neat.
And we take out Sonar the turn before they have the opportunity to cast the prepared spell.
Yeah.
Also, pretty good.
They also go to 14. We just have a 2/2 here, you know.
If Acolyte lives, we also get Sign in Blood up next turn.
Yep. It's a good card, but
This is a very good card.
a lot of turn to spend on not dealing with the stuff on the table.
Play a creature. Don't leave up removal.
Some other 0/4. Okay.
I don't like that. But we can at least...
None of our individual creatures here are super precious to us. I guess
Well,
you want.
we want to land the lifelink hit. So maybe I don't cast this at all.
I don't think so.
We don't want to incentivize them to kill the Acolyte. Yeah, okay. Yep, I just want to make it look normal.
This does look normal. Okay, fine. Go to 8.
And then we go Ennis. If they have a removal spell, I'd rather they used it saving their Thunderdrum by killing the Poisoner's Apprentice than killing our Silver Tongue.
Agreed.
No such luck. Oh, I'm a
We
goof.
played those wrong.
I played those wrong.
Combat.
Yep. But that would have maybe incentivized them to kill the Acolyte. I don't know.
I don't think they had the resources to deal with what was going on anyway, dude. I don't think it mattered. 5-0.
5-0. Format's easy. Just play black-white.
Our deck could have had 3 last gasps as well, dude.
Well, actually, in fairness, format's easy. Just get like 6 on color rares. That's pretty good too.
That's actually, yeah. We got 2. Even the 2 Mozios as well, and the Duelist is nuts.
Is it?
Yeah,
is it
our
just
draft
5?
felt slightly train wrecky.
Did it?
But I thought it. I mean, it felt like we were waffling. I guess is probably more accurate.
Yeah, I think that's fair. But we got kind of paid for it, you know.
Yeah. All right, expanse on turn 1, I guess. Go get a swamp, I suppose.
Swamp just in case for Stargaze. What is this? What is this doing in my Magic deck? My Magic game.
TMNT.
Why is he? What's he doing? Oh, I thought he was. Sorry, no. This is just the background. The fact that he's like behind this teacher's desk. I thought he was like DJing in the avatar.
Oh, I see. No,
but no, he's just eating a pizza.
I hate the PS1 graphics. Like
this guy. Oh, I didn't even see him.
Click on him. See what happens.
He eats a pizza. What are the chances? I'm just gonna do this now.
I like that because Arena has to be able to run on a 2006 BlackBerry.
Yeah.
It has to look like garbage. It doesn't. Look at the font.
I think it looks pretty
amazing.
good. I think it looks pretty good, and I might be biased because we played on Magic Online for years.
Yeah. Okay, but that was there was heart in their spreadsheets. You know. You could have Magic Online open at your desk in an open plan office and nobody would bat an eyelid. Like, it's fine.
Like, cool theme. Nice. I'm just gonna attack.
Do you want to play the Silvertongue first?
Every time I think it's end step. Oh, I'm so bad at Magic. Okay.
It probably doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm gutted though.
I'm probably going to get Essence Scattered anyway, just to not get Essence Scattered.
No, it mattered a lot, Dennis.
Well, no, look, we have an opportunity again to re-unlock the Sign in Blood. It's okay. Oh no, they're looking at the Acolyte. I don't like this. That's fine.
Yeah, but we could have done a pre-combat and prepped it again. I will never financially recover from this.
Would we even do that? I don't know if that's good.
No, because we're just gonna Mozio?
Yeah, attack with both and Mozio.
Nothing to get back with Mozio. Could also Confidence to try and like hit a land drop.
You could also buy back the Confidence.
Could also buy back the Confidence. We could also Mozio. We could also Mozio and have. There's a lot of lines here actually. You like Confidence first.
I want to be able to continue to cast our spells, so that's the draw card is the part I'm interested in on this Confidence.
Yeah. Okay.
If he has a which put it on.
Ooh,
that's phenomenal. Draw. Yeah, but I want to get out of the way mostly. Buy it back, I guess. To do their mana.
Now we have Apprentice with some life gain, so we can take out the Lecturer or whatever their next play is.
Potentially.
We have Ennis to follow it up with. Poisonous Apprentice is low-key like been a house in this deck. I think it's
3 mana Flametongue Kavu, yeah.
It just kind of ties the room together in this deck, you know?
Yeah. They're doing a lot of hovering over our cards, which I don't like. Okay.
Would you land?
I mean, turn it inside with interjection up, right?
Yes. I think
a lot of good plays after the fact. Poisoner's Apprentice, Mozio, Ennis, whatever, Stargaze, Sign of Blood, like.
Yep.
But I think everything starts with turning things sideways.
So true. Words to live by.
We're about to double their life total, by the way. Sorry, we will have doubled their life total. yeah. Fair. Wait. You didn't play the Silvertongue.
Yeah, okay. And then they cast a spell to
press X
increment
to
this. Yeah, there it is. So now that's going to become a 2/3. They're targeting the Silvertongue, but we get to interjection. I think interjection Mozio.
Yep.
As opposed to anything else.
Yep, let me just keep the pressure on.
Top that for sure. Yeah, it seems good. And then we just Mozio.
Yeah. You don't want to Apprentice kill our own creature?
There was a world where we wanted to Apprentice instead of interjection, but I don't think it's worthwhile.
I mean, they have an empty board now.
Yep.
If we don't want to send in the Acolyte, we can always just sacrifice the 1/1. Okay.
Another like mostly straight green-blue deck. Has this gotten better and I hadn't noticed?
Okay, well, I'll turn everything sideways. Play the Silvertongue.
No, because we need to Apprentice that. Otherwise, he's going to start drawing cards off it.
They don't have time to do that.
They do that while casting other spells.
I guess, yeah, okay, all right.
Any spell is going to draw them a card.
Hear me out. How lucky are you feeling?
Oh, I'm not feeling that lucky.
You don't want to Killian's Confidence?
I don't really want to Killian's Confidence. Worst case, here they're gonna draw 2 cards. Well, worst case they draw 3 cards with a land and a 1/2.
You're right. 3. Just attack with everything, kill the thing, put another creature onto the battlefield. Like you're right, and then we Killian's Confidence and stuff through and try to just murder them. We go to a crisp 31 life.
33.
33. Sorry, yeah. Like this is gross.
This is really gross.
We just have nothing.
We still have Ennis on the Poisoner's Apprentice as an option. alongside Silver Tongue.
Yeah. It's awkward and not quite alongside Confidence. That would have been neat, but
yes, that's true.
Just a big guy.
Big guy, tap guy. Big guy, tap guy.
Top flyer.
Okay, well now I think we go Screaming Silver Tongue first. Look at me remembering how to play the game. Attack with Acolyte. They block, and then we finish it with Ennis on Poisoner's Apprentice.
Yeah, that should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. If you want to, the other option. No, you need the planes, never mind. I was going to say the option is you could Killian's Confidence, the token, and get in for more damage. And
unfortunately, it doesn't work. This is the only attack. And you know what else? It's going to come back.
Yeah, because of Mozio. Yeah, that's gross.
So many things are triggering.
Every turn ends with us with like 2 additional cards on the table, and they have nothing. Like, what now? You played your big 6/6.
Are you gonna?
What now?
What's for 7? That's not gonna do it. Okay. Bye bye Mozio. We should start with Sign in Blood in case we draw removal, because I think we just have lethal if we draw removal.
I think so. Do we have lethal if we Sign in Blood then?
Oh, that's interesting. I don't think so. 4, 5, 6, 8. No, not quite.
Almost.
But Leech
we
Collector
did if we'd Killian's Confidence.
If we hit Killian's Confidence, they would have just blocked it. Oh, no, you put it on the Silver Tongue. Yeah, fair. But I think we have lethal anyway. Do we? No, we don't. No, we don't. So, what's the play?
Killian's Confidence.
On
Killian's Confidence, the Silver Tongue, and turn everything sideways. They eat one thing, they go to like 2.
I'd rather, I think, Leech Collector than Killian's Confidence in that scenario. They go to 1 that way, we have a Leech Collector in play.
Sure, that's fine too.
Is that true? Well, I guess the other way, we have lethal the following turn, even if... I might be overthinking this.
If you hadn't played that Plains into a swamp, we could have won.
Look, I'm doing my best. Okay. In with everything. They're gonna eat probably like Poisoner's Apprentice or Ennis. I don't know.
Who cares, dude? We have a bunch of life drain in our hand, and they're going to like 3 or whatever. 2.
Buy it back? Yeah, buy it back.
Play the Collector, surely.
Okay.
Just, we now have, like...
Oh, there's a million lethals, yeah.
We have a lethal Sign of Blood, we have a lethal Shade Rider. That doesn't do anything.
Digs for... What? Fog? I don't think there's a fog in this
That
format.
doesn't do anything, we'd Sign of Blood them.
Yeah. Yeah, you're dead.
Sign of Blood them. They're dead on on board.
Ah.
Alright, 6-0, baby.
If we go undefeated after my rant about how this format's really hard and I'm not winning at all,
that is embarrassing, and it is the pub. I mean, most of your other 10 to 12 drafts aren't going to be publicly available, right?
No.
So...
On the plus side, no one can go back and critique my draft in those spots either. But you can infer. I've had decks that have gone 7 wins in this format, but usually they've been built around some sort of bomb. I'm not saying this isn't built around like good rares, but I mean like bombs, you know.
Yeah, it's like we have many different avenues to victory. Now, a lot of them tend to involve casting one certain 3-drop uncommon and killing 2 to 3 creatures with it, but including that game where we clutch victors in the jaws of defeat by taking out all those flying tokens. But it's a bit more. This feels more consistent unless we drew the card versus we didn't.
Yeah,
Like we
that's
haven't even
reasonable.
used our duelist as much as I would have expected.
I think we've only drawn it in a couple of games.
Yeah, I think we only
It was
like, gotten by it
instrumental
once.
versus the flying tokens.
Yes, that's true.
But I think, yeah, that was only... I think we've only drawn it in like 2 of these games. Which means we could have splashed green.
Well, hang on now.
Ooh, is it a mulligan? It is a
Hang
mulligan.
on now. Hang on.
Nah, like we have a 2-mana 1/1 and no other cards. This is a mulligan.
We're also on the play. We can't even draw. Like that's all. This is the same hand but better.
This is a much better hand.
Yeah, ditch the expanse, I think, right?
Do we ditch the? I think it's better to ditch a swamp if we're gonna do.
Are we ditching the swamp if we're gonna use the expanse? It's just gonna shuffle it up anyway.
Yes, but now there's one less land in our deck. I know it's very small.
Yeah, I get you.
I think that is the play. And I think we should get a plains. I think we should actually get a plains so that we have double white for dig site. That's a reason to do it.
We want a double black for the sign blood.
Interesting. We're keeping anyway. And we're putting back a swamp. We can still delay the decision by 4 seconds.
Yeah, we're not delaying it by any game actions.
So you reckon... Okay, so our turn 2 is Screaming Silver Tongue, and our turn 3 is Dig Site plus Sign in Blood. Yes, we should get a swamp. You're right.
Get the one at the bottom, get the one at the bottom.
Oh, late for work.
You're late. You're late, yeah.
I think it's still Silver Tongue.
Yeah, it is. This is a flimsy play if they kill this in response to our Dixit inventory. Oh, it doesn't look like they're going to be that nice.
Well, now... Oh, we still want to Sign in Blood. Now,
Yes.
See, now, if we had 2 planes, we could go Scorn Mage, Dig Site, Dig Site. That would be really good.
That would be neat.
But instead, we're going to do the Dig Site Sign in Blood or Dig Site Leech Collector.
Dixit sign in blood. I want to draw another land and get us out of this mulligan, and I want to massively increase our chances of playing this duelist next turn. Thank you. Show me a plains.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, the fact that this now, I mean, maybe it's going to be dead in the second game. Okay.
How did you do that? Oh, Hydro Channeler filters mana for spells. Yeah, okay. Oh,
Play the other one. Play the other one.
So rude. Yeah, if we want to use our mana, we could go Scorn Mage, Silver Tongue, Dig Site, and then have a repartee trigger.
Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, let's do that. The alternative is play Leech Collector, I guess, just as a bear, basically.
That's actually not crazy. I mean, we still can Leech Collector when we want the trigger. Yeah, that's probably better, actually. Could also kill this, weirdly, if we wanted to.
Is Silver Tongue a rare?
Yeah, and we have 2 of them.
That's so rude. That's so rude. Oh, well, I hate that.
Yeah, it's not good. So technically we can Scorn Mage plus Dig Site plus Sign in Blood, but something of that is going to get disrupted.
I mean, it'll get disrupted, but like, we still go for it. The alternative is what? Just attack with the Silver Tongue and play the Historian or something?
Well, if we think this is not going to connect, then we should play the Historian.
Yeah, but they're probably going to kill it anyway, even if it doesn't connect. Even if we play the Historian.
Yeah. But that way we spend 3 mana instead of 1 mana. Like if we don't have a Sign in Blood to play here, we should play Historian. I think into all that mana.
We can Historian because we get a trigger off of it with the Dixit inventory if we use it later, right?
Yeah, and it gets us closer to a Plains. I think we can play it. Now the other thing is like this plays around Essence Scatter if that's their play. So it's like, do we think it's an Essence Scatter or a Run Behind is basically what I'm thinking here.
My money's a Run Behind. If it
then
was
we
an
should.
Scatter,
Then we should just do this.
I think if you were going to Essence Scatter, you would have just played a creature to block with instead. Like, you would have spent your turn doing something else.
No Run Behind. Interesting.
Well, I might just not want to do it. Because, you know, now this doesn't trigger it. I mean, we prepare that, which is neat.
And we get to look for Plains.
No Essence Scatter either. We don't want that.
So this is going to be the 5 mana draws. Oh god, it's nothing. Okay. I guess we can't be too sad about that, but I wish we'd done more with that knowledge. That's a pretty okay draw. So we're going to dig site the Silver Tongue.
Yeah, which will buff the Historian as well.
And the Scorn Mage.
Yeah. I mean, now we're presenting a couple of different threats, right? Which is nice.
Yeah.
Love that Plains. Alright, here we go. Now something's getting...
Yeah, okay. It's a very good removal spell.
Yeah, that's annoying.
But it's okay,
No,
because what we can do now...
Bloodletting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bloodletting first.
Yes.
Oh, nothing has lifelink, so it doesn't really matter.
No. Do it anyway. Yeah, whatever.
Do we cycle Locust Ray?
Do it on their turn, I suppose?
Well, we could hit a Plains.
Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't matter so much. We'll still hit a Plains. Like, we're not going to do anything with it yet, anyway.
It would give us the Johnny's response up, which is probably not something we're going to do anyway. Yeah, it's fine. Why couldn't that say target creature loses 2 life?
Because they're not Yu-Gi-Oh! Or whatever. Like, it's... Dude, I remember getting super into the Harry Potter card game as a kid, and the rules text in that, as I recall, was a pain in the ass. Yeah.
What was that? Was it like Magic-like, or was it?
You had like it was more Hearthstone-like, as I recall.
I didn't cycle because I was so distracted by the Harry Potter card game.
That's okay. It's defensible to not cycle because this is a decent board state for us anyway.
Let's go. And using it here might be okay as well.
Yeah, for sure.
If they block.
To kill the 1/3 instead is better anyway, yeah. I would have... It doesn't matter. I would have done it after damage, because now if he has a combat trick, our Leech Collector dies.
True, that's very true. I was thinking I'd get more damage out of the Scorn Mage.
Oh, that makes more sense. That's better.
Just your 2-for-1 removal spell. And then I think we just Ennis and hit the Owlin, probably. Get another Surveil.
I agree.
Get another creature on the board.
Get a Plains. Get a goddamn Plains.
Hey!
There it is. Well, no, now I'm at, because we're going to draw that anyway. We've got nothing out of that.
The Surveil didn't do anything. Boo. Do you know what? This could have been much worse. This could have been much worse, because now we just kill it.
Yeah,
and
that's about it all.
They got a free 2/2. We'll survive.
I mean, they probably won't, though, right? They got a 5 here.
They got a 5. Conciliators does 1 to them when we cast that eventually. I assume they're trading here, unless they really want a treasure.
I mean, they have a lot of cards in it. But...
They do, yeah. All their cards are 2-for-1s. Tap that down.
Pain.
We go Duelist.
Continue to draw, I guess.
Okay. We should. Well, no, that's pretty good. Well, it will be good eventually.
Yeah, because we can use it to get the duelist in, or to kill them with the historian, perhaps.
We could also upkeep Amity if we want something else.
I don't think so.
That makes that
but
less
anyway,
likely.
they're currently dead to historian.
If we interjection it.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got stops. They got stops for days.
I'll just go for it. Two blue-green mana.
Hey!
No, that's it! Get some over the line. 7-0!
7-0. I take it all back. This format's easy. There's nothing you really need to learn except take rares.
Yeah,
staying
open 4 or 5
ultimately,
color rares.
Yeah, staying open ultimately hurt us because Silver
Made our
was
deck slightly
open
worse.
the entire time. And try not to prepare at all before going into a draft.
That's the real takeaway.
That's it. The less you know about a format, the better. Okay, and on that bombshell, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.